If you feel broken right now, this message is for you. Sometimes life does not just hurt you, it feels like it destroys you. You try to stay strong, but inside, you feel empty. The Bible shows that even God's chosen people felt this way before restoration. And today you will hear 5 signs that you feel destroyed and 1 promise that God will raise you again. Listen carefully because the last part is for your future. Sign 1. You feel empty inside. You smile in front of people, but inside you feel hollow. Things that once made you happy no longer move your heart. You wake up tired, even after rest. This is not laziness, this is emotional exhaustion. In the Bible, David said his soul felt crushed inside him. Feeling empty does not mean God left you, it means you have been fighting longer than people know. Sign 2, you feel forgotten. You feel invisible to people you once mattered to. Messages stop coming, support disappears. You wonder if anyone still cares. Joseph was forgotten in prison before God lifted him up. Being forgotten by people does not mean you are forgotten by God. Sometimes, silence is the place where destiny is shaped. Sign 3. You blame yourself for everything. You replay the past in your mind. You say, I should have done better. You say, I ruined everything. You carry guilt that God never asked you to carry. Peter denied Jesus and thought his story was over, but Jesus restored him instead of replacing him. Failure does not cancel God's calling. It prepares you to understand mercy. Sign 4, you feel weak in faith. You still believe in God, but your prayers feel heavy. You pray without words. You cry without answers. You wonder why God feels far away. Job lost everything and still spoke to God from pain. Weak faith is still faith. God listens even when your voice shakes. Broken prayers still reach heaven. Sign 5. You see no future. You look ahead and see only darkness. Plans no longer excite you. Dreams feel dangerous to believe in. You survive day by day, not hope by hope. The Israelites saw only wilderness before God showed them promise. When vision dies, God rebuilds it slowly. The end you see is not the end God planned. God's promise, you will rise again. The Bible says God heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. God does not throw away what pain has shaped. He restores what suffering refined. Jesus did not stay in the grave, and your story will not stay in despair. What feels destroyed will be rebuilt. What feels lost will be restored. What feels buried will rise again. God turns ashes into beauty. He turns mourning into meaning. He turns pain into purpose. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt with wisdom. You are being reshaped with mercy. You are being prepared with patience. God's promise is not that life will be easy. God's promise is that you will not stay where you fell. He will lift you again. He will strengthen you again. He will lead you again. If you feel destroyed today, do not lose hope. Your pain is not proof of your end. It is proof of your survival. God is not finished with you. Your story is still being written. And what God will build from your broken pieces will be stronger than before. Trust Him, even when you feel empty, because restoration always comes after ruin, and your rising will make sense of your falling.